So now I'm going to teach you how to make a silky smooth chocolate ganache. So chocolate ganache, we know, with the chocolate and the cream put together, we are just going to have the ganache or the truffle, and then the ratio changes where we want to use it, when we are going to use it with layered cakes or then with pastries, and then when it goes into the filling. And so there are different ways we can just change the ratios and use. But then addition of butter at a specific stage, which is about 40 degrees Celsius of the ganache, we're just going to add in the butter and then mix it up. So the butter getting added at that particular temperature makes the ganache look very glossy. And this one especially, we're just going to use it on the Boston cream pie. I just want the top of the cake to look super shiny. Okay, so again we could microwave this whole thing, which is we can't be adding the butter in the initial stage itself. So I'm just going to have the saucepan of the water, and once the water comes to a boil, then I'm just going to place the chocolate in a bowl, and the bottom of the bowl should not be touching the water in the saucepan. And into this I'm just going to add cream, and now once the water from the saucepan starts boiling, the heat will touch the bottom of this bowl, and then it start melting the chocolate, and then the melted chocolate and the cream will just combine together, and then we'll have the chocolate ganache. Now once we have the chocolate and the cream combined really well, and we just take it out and then check for the temperature. So I have a thermometer like this to go on and check the temperature. So the reading here should show me 40 degree Celsius now that it is there in the room temperature. So I'll be dipping this tip into the ganache and wait for the temperature to go to 40 degrees Celsius, and then I will add the butter and then mix it up. So all the chocolate is almost melted. So I'm going to switch off the stove and then again take it out from the saucepan. So I'm just going to the temperature is rising, you can see. It's almost about 50, so I'm just going to cool it down a bit. And just keep the butter ready. So it is going up to 44 now, so allowing some time for it to cool down. It's almost about 42 now. I'm going to let it cool down a bit more. So it's just wavering between 39.8 and 40. So I'm just going to add the butter in now. Combine the butter in. Okay, so you have the butter nicely combined with the dark chocolate ganache. So now I'm just going to surface wrap the ganache, and then I'm going to refrigerate it for about a minimum of 4 hours or overnight. And then once we have that nicely set, we'll take it back, allow it to thaw, and if we need that in the pouring consistency, obviously we need to be microwaving it a little bit before we need it in the consistency that we need. But if you're going to layer it, then just thawing down for some time and then using it to layer the cake should be quite fine. So once I have the cling wrap touching all the surface, then I will also have to wrap this entire thing, or if it is an airtight container which has a lid, then you just surface wrap the top and then cover it with a lid and then refrigerate it for a minimum of 4 hours, and then I'll get back to show you how you're going to use this ganache.